Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stranded Survivors. My name is Matt. I'm one of your co-hosts.
My name is Jericho. I'm a co-host of the Stranded Survivors podcast. Yes, I am back. Don't worry. Matt held it down last week without even letting me know that he was going to do an episode. It just randomly it popped out of nowhere. So, little good job there to Matt.
Thank you. I went rogue.
A little rogue there, yeah. But yeah.
Jericho, how you been, bud?
Overall, not bad. After whatever, I do have a rant to go on here in a little bit, but I'll let you know say how you're doing before I go on a complete rant. But man, really, I've been playing, or if anything, I've only been playing Call of Duty. But partially there is a reason to that, and I will be saying that later. That's my rant.
Ooh.
But other than that, man, I casted for a league. And dude, they had me do. I've done like one or two other times. I've told you that I've casted before. And so this is just like a friend league, whatever. And they are like, "Hey, I need somebody Saturday to cast." And I'm like, "Well, how long is it going to be?" They said about 5 hours. And I'm like, "Okay," because it was like their major tournament and they had nobody to cast it. And they're like, "But we'll pay you." Bro, they paid me $10 an hour.
Hey, that's not terrible.
No. I mean, just for something to do on as the side, just as I do for fun.
Yeah.
That was fun to do. So yeah, I casted a little bit. Then other than that, I've just been working on a lot of graphic stuff. And then I made some shirts the other day. Well, Hannah and I made some shirts. Posted it in the Discord. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
No, I didn't see those. I'm gonna have
It
to
was
go back
just
and
a
look at it.
polo. Yeah, it was just a polo, and then it was actually pretty funny because EcoFox was like, "Oh, thanks, it fits well." So it was just kind of funny, but and then they're all chatting in there. But yeah. So we did that kind of. I made some golf polo shirts, so that was fun. But other than that, man, how about you? What have you been up to?
Man, I have been playing a lot of Kingdom Come in my night hours as I'm trying to sort of wind down for the night. And then I too have been playing a lot of Call of Duty, trying to stay up for the esports team and, trying to catch up to my teammates and stay competitive. Right now we were in first place. Now we're tied for second. So trying to continue that win streak on, and we should be good for the playoffs moving forward. So that's where a lot of my focus has been lately. So I've been spending a lot of time away from Ark, which kind of sucks, and I hope to get back to it here soon, but man, just busy.
Yeah, I 100% understand that, man. 100%. I do, just because I'm so. Do you want to say the dossier, or do you want me to go on my rant first? Do you feel like people want to hear the dossier or my quick rant?
I feel like both are good, but the intrigue is killing me, so I want to hear your quick rant.
Okay, my quick rant is I 100% was looking forward to this PvP server that Boogles is doing, on Astros.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. Looking forward to it. I'm like, dude, PvP, this is going to be fun. No matter how many people play, whatever it is, okay? This is still going to be fun, okay? Matt, when I tell you, I have Call of Duty multiplayer downloaded on my Xbox, right?
Yes.
And all I had was, you already know where this is going. I had college football installed. Okay, I installed college football.
Okay.
Because I'm like, well, I have the freaking Series S, so it has no space, right?
Okay.
And I used to be able to just uninstall Warzone and be able to keep multiplayer and then play Ark. No, because of these stupid COD updates and this stupid Xbox, I don't get to play nothing because I only can keep Ark on my freaking Xbox because of how much space it is. If I want to play Ark, I have to keep Ark. Otherwise, I can't have Ark and Call of Duty. And guess what? Right now, Call of Duty, I still play more than Ark. So why would I uninstall Call of Duty? That's right, I can't. So I can't play the PvP server because I just know that I'll play more Call of Duty. And it's really irritating because there's no reason that this stupid system that cost me $300 should have this least amount of space.
Yeah, it's got a pretty ridiculously low amount of space. Do you have storage units connected to it or anything like that? Or are you
I have
just
an
running
external
with
hard drive, which is pointless, by the way,
you can't even
because
play things.
yeah, you can't even freaking play things on it. How stupid. Like, I just can sit here and complain all day how stupid this system is and how stupid it is that I have no space because now I can't play all the games that I want always.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but the neat part about having the external hard drive is you get to play the neat little shuffle game, and
Hmm.
when you shuffle it around, it takes too much time, so that's just a pain in the ass. Oh, pain in the
Yep.
neck. Sorry, Craig, cut that out.
Yeah, bro. Stupid. The stupidest thing, bro. Ridiculous. And Ninja says PS5 is the same way. Yeah, bro. Stupid. I know your Xbox isn't the same way, Matt.
Yeah, yeah, I've got a pretty insane amount of storage, so I'm not really going to complain too much about mine.
Yep. 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 But I need it like but dude, it's like at the same point, like why would I mean I think they're probably cheaper now, but why would I go buy a $150 internal hard drive? Like what?
Yeah, dude, they're ridiculously expensive. I got mine on sale. I got a 1 terabyte one for like $70, I'm pretty sure.
That's nice, yeah. See, that's what I really need, and then I would stop complaining. But I just don't want to spend the money to do that.
Yeah, you got to spend money to be able to appreciate the finer things in life, my guy. It's like back in the day. You're probably too young to appreciate this, but for those of you OG gamers in the episode here, there was a time where back on like the N64, you had two options. Either you sprung for the extra memory pack that you had to plug into the back of your controller, or you just like didn't save your games. And that was a neat time in history. So the simple fact that we can save more than one game at a time, I'm okay with it. I'm impressed.
I can't even save more than one game at a time.
My guy, you what? It doesn't even make
Bro,
sense. Like I don't
bro,
even understand that.
I can download one game. I can't do nothing else.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it
I
does,
feel
because
like
I can only play Call of Duty. Because I can't play the two games I want. Why can I not even download two games I want to play?
you know
Stupid.
what? You just gotta. Do you have a Series X or a Series S?
S.
See, that's your problem right there, man. That's
It
your
is.
fault.
It is. But why would I spend the extra money when I can just get this system quick? Like, what? I don't know. That's the only negative downfall. Like, otherwise, yes, technically, I know there's all these graphics or whatever. Like, but I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, otherwise, it runs fine. It's just the stupid storage on it is terrible. The fact, like I said, man, the fact that I can't download two bigger games is very sad.
Yeah, that is a real unfortunate thing. I feel like that's how they get you though, bud. They want you to buy all these additional things. So that's just I feel like part of the scam of life.
It is. That's exactly. It is part of the scam of life, bro. I mean, look, even people like Can saying he got a 4 terabyte. I wish I had that. And then Chaos is saying my computer doesn't even have enough space to download Arc.
Oof.
Like, man, it's a sad world. Like you said, it's not just the Xbox, but that's my rant, man. It just really annoyed my soul that I couldn't play the PvP server, and like, like I don't know, it just annoyed my soul.
It would annoy my soul as well.
So, yeah, yeah,
Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling so annoyed by everything, bud. It's a hard knock life out there being a
it
console
is.
player.
Yeah, it is 100%. But Matt, people probably want to hear the dossier, and then you were nice enough to leave me all of the answers from like 2 weeks ago, so we also get to read all those comments.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't want to steal your thunder, so let
Yep.
me pull out a torch before I get arrested here. All right, so dossier of the week. I would like to do, first off, I want to clarify for those of us that were not in here earlier. I forgot my laptop at work today like a goofball, so I don't actually have my spreadsheet out in front of me. So I'm just guessing. I don't think I did the Ravager. Doesn't sound familiar to me, but Ravager, also known as Canis Bargus. It is from an unknown time period because that son of a gun didn't exist. It's carnivore and it is aggressive. Anywhere else, Canis Bargus' powerful muscles, wicked claws, and fearsome countenance would put it near the top of the food chain. Yet in these caves, this common lupine predator resides somewhere in the middle. That said, it's an intelligent hunter with an exceptional ability to adapt. For example, it has learned to utilize the zip lines that survivors have built as a means of travel, all on its own. Remarkable. Domesticated. The strong legs of the Canis bargus make it an effective mount for many survivors, particularly for long distance travel. Will other creatures outshine it when it comes to burst of speed? Its stamina and ability to climb across both natural vines and artificial zip lines makes it a highly versatile traveling companion. Love Helena. So the Ravager is one that, I haven't messed too much with. I have owned him in the past just through trades and things like that. But do you know anything about him off the top of your head, Jericho?
Nothing spectacular, right? Other than I know they like run in their little packs and or like if you don't have any mount or anything kind of to run around on Aberration, they're actually kind of very annoying when they find you and they give you what's it called? Like the blood draw or like the blood whatever it's called.
Yeah, like the bleeding effect.
Yeah, the bleeding effect. They give you the bleeding effect, which is kind of annoying too. Like, especially starting off, you're just like, dude, this is actually so annoying. So, like, you try to stay away from those things, you know?
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to taming them, though, I do know that you want to treat them pretty much like a wolf. They come in packs, which can be a pain in the neck for when you're trying to single one out to tame. So the recommendation that the wiki gives, which is actually a really good idea, is to bola the one that you want to tame and then lead the rest of them away and pretty much kill off the ones you don't want to tame and then return for the one that's bolted. So
Mm,
once you do have them tamed, the roles that it's got listed here is a scout. So the fact that you can use the zip lines and climb the vines, it's good with its jumping ability. It's basically for the map that it's on, which is Aberration, I believe, right?
yep.
It's basically like an improved wolf, I guess. You get the pack boost, so that's pretty cool. You get a 50% weight reduction for wood, fungal wood, thatch, metal, green gems, fiber, crystal, and obsidian. Fun fact.
Nice.
Let's see. It's good for hunting and gathering meat, similar to a wolf, but there are other options out there. And winning the pack buff of 3 or larger, like the Allosaurus and the dire wolf, gives you that damage buff. So pretty solid as far as the crystal reduction, metal, obsidian reduction. 50% is a lot. So that's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
No, that is nice, actually.
Same with wood. Not many, especially carnivores. Like no carnivores have a 50% wood reduction. That's wild. It's got a roar ability. Fun fact. It can't roar while running though. There is a saddle available, I believe. Let's see. They don't take fall damage. That's important to note as well. I didn't know that about them.
Yeah, that is nice.
So the fact that they don't take fall damage, good for a little cannonball off a cliff or something. So food for thought. That's the Ravager. That is this week's dossier.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, though. But, we'll quickly, I know, we'll go into the comments right away here. I know some people were waiting for this, so, don't want to, keep people waiting or anything like that. Why would we do that, right? It's only been, like, what, 10 minutes or 15 minutes of people waiting for this, right?
Good Lord, have we rambled that long already? I'm sorry.
No, we live and we learn. No, I'm just kidding. But, okay, so last week, or, well, 2 weeks ago, don't remember the question because, I'm just that guy, pal. But Lachlan, hi guys, love the episode. Hail Hydra. We can play every second Friday, so not this Friday. That's Australian time though. I got to level 50 on Fortnite. Hail Hydra, have you found an AFC server yet? Can everyone get Pokemon Unite? My name is Locky18. Can you guys do an episode on Fortnite or Pal World?
Ooh, Pal World, I'd be down. Fortnite, I don't know about that, but I could definitely get behind some Pal World.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing really about either game, but I know that Matt could definitely do some Pal World, and I could just sit there and listen. So, but yeah, that'd be cool. And then Equal Fox, Kirby Air Ride was the one I played. You do ride around on stars and other vehicles. It also had kind of an open zone multiplayer where you were in this weird town and you were able to run around and mess with your friends. It was the only Kirby game released on GameCube. By the way, Pokemon Yellow is straight up GOAT.
Oh, Pokemon Yellow is where it's at, man.
I don't even know if I know what Pokemon Yellow is, bro.
Oh, bro, you gotta, not that I'm encouraging pirating or anything like that, but you definitely should download a ROM and an emulator for it because that is one of the better ones. Definitely a classic, definitely a throwback, and definitely a lot of fun. Back when like Pokemon was borderline black and white.
Huh.
I'm that old. It's apparently somebody else is too, so shout out to you. I bet your back hurts just as bad as mine.
Equal Fox, who also joined the Discord semi recently, anyways, which is cool.
Equifox, the
If you
lady,
remember,
the myth, the legend.
you remember that we were asking her to join and then give us those guitars? Like, I don't think I've seen those yet, but at least join the Discord.
Yeah, I seem to remember you saying that guitar playing was one of the few things that you weren't shy about, so come on.
But I think that might have been the Kirby game. And then Knife said, great episode. Y'all, sorry I didn't make the live listen. I kind of fell asleep. Never played PvP before, but I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. So, Knife, you're in the booth here. Have you played some PvP yet or no? But, while we wait for that answer, I'm assuming he's going to type it, but, we'll go to Hail Hydra here. Hail Hydra, howdy survivors. Lachlan, I do have Pokemon Unite, but I don't play a lot on there. My name is Outlaw400, I think, but I'm not sure. Lucario is my favorite. I can try doing Fortnite and stuff, but I'm really bad with time zones. I also have Star Wars Hunters if you want to friend me on that. I haven't played in a while because of Fortnite. And no, I haven't found a server where there aren't jerks. It's horrible. So, to everyone in here, I made an Arc Nerd Out mix if y'all want to listen. Keep arcing.
Whoa, how does one access this ARC nerd out list?
Ooh, yeah. That's I'm 2 minutes on to Spotify, so we just got to search up Hail Hydra.
All right.
And then
Look it out.
I was gonna say, man, I got to see what this is actually gonna be here. Maybe the intro to one episode. No, I don't know. But
Hey yo,
wouldn't that be kind of cool? But
that would be actually.
and then Knife said, yes, he has done the PvP. Almost got both Boogles and Drew within the first hour it was set up. That's funny. Brandon said, we gonna get an Astrius episode? I feel like we have to, right? I mean, it's a little late now, but I feel like we have to.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
So we'll have to do that. And then Will, so much to respond to, LOL. Man, I hate the Wolf Lodge personally. We are supposed to have community days where we get in cheaper. It's one day each year, and it's like 5% off just for an entry to the water park. If you want to know how to say Giga correctly, go watch Dinosaur Train. I'm all here for Pokemon talk. Man, Matt, are you hyped? They're supposed to be re-releasing the old school Pokemon games. You cute, bro.
What?
OG is... You cute, bro. OG is red. Yellow... Arcanine top. Love me some multiplayer survival.
Let's go.
I didn't know they were releasing those.
I was gonna say I had not heard about that, and I am extremely excited now. I was trying to get behind the hype for Pokemon Z to A, but I am not a fan of I'm not a fan of that French city. So I I don't know, man. I could get really behind the re-release though. I'm definitely cool with that.
Yeah. And then, apparently we don't know how to say Giga, or we got to figure out. We got to go watch Dinosaur Train, Matt.
No, Dinosaur Train is wrong. Nighty the Noodle told me it was Giganotosaurus, and I trust him.
And then he said Arcanine is top. What's your opinion on that, man?
Arcanine is pretty cool. I see why he feels like it's top, but I can think of 15 or 20 that could probably take it on 1-to-1. So
Dang.
I am, not many games get this out of me, but when it comes to Pokemon, I am a min-maxer, and I am all about max DPS and max HP, and Arcanine just doesn't do that for me. So it's a good choice, and I have no negative things to say about it. It just wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah, that's right. Snorlax for the win. No.
Snorlax is pretty solid, I will admit that.
Yeah, Snorlax is cool. And then really quick, Ninja said, Bola Bola Boogles and turned to deal with Drew, and he had a metal pike. Didn't get a Bola on him. Could use my crossbow though. I'm a speed player. And then, well, we're on the Pokemon. Chaos said, "Oh, I don't even know that Pokemon. A-L-O or Alon? Alolan? Vulpix is my favorite.
Oh, Alolan or whatever
Yeah.
that's from Pokemon Sun and Moon, where they were on the tropical island.
Hmm. Is
I think it's Sun and Moon.
Chaos's favorite? I don't
Okay,
even
that's
know
a
that.
good choice.
I know what
The
Vulpix is.
the Olalian or how I don't know how to pronounce it, but the
Yeah.
whatever that region is, a lot of the Pokemon are like I don't know, more cutesy and more tropical rather than tough looking, if that makes sense. And I do not mean that to sound
Yeah, are you
insulting.
sure?
Yeah, I just mean that they're cuter. Like, there's nothing wrong with cute
Uh-huh,
Pokemon. That's
man.
okay.
Uh-huh.
It's just whereas like the mega evolutions of Charizard, those are more, tough. I'm gonna smash your stuff into a rock. Whereas the Olalian or whatever it is, ones are more cuddly and chilling out on the beach, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
Dude, I don't know. I shouldn't be doing this right now, but all I'm doing is looking at Pokemon and I'm like, dude, I actually miss this in my childhood, bro.
Bro, I'm suddenly getting back into Pokemon. When McDonald's did that Pokemon Happy Meal crossover thing, I literally got McDonald's at least once a week. My family's like, "What are we having for dinner?" I'm like, "Shut up, Dino. There was no toy. Eat your chicken nuggets."
Bro, is it
Stole their packs.
like Piplup, bro?
Yeah, Piplup. Piplup is my wife's favorite. She loves penguins.
Psyduck. Bro, what's this cat's name or not thing's name? The the I don't even know what that person's called. Oh, I like Scyther.
Good choice.
Um,
Good choice.
yeah, Mewtwo. Like Blastoise was cool. Dude, yeah, I don't know, man. We've talked about sometimes Pokemon. We said we'd do an episode, and this is not the episode. So I'm gonna
Oh,
just continue to keep these opinions to myself while we continue to go on with the comments. Okay.
okay.
Um,
I'm sorry. We got distracted. I can't be trusted.
Tornado said, not gonna lie, I haven't played Arc, been playing Marvel Rivals instead.
Good choice. Good choice. I hear good things about that game.
Yeah, I do too, to be honest. And then the last one here, or well, for like the rest of them, we're kind of getting back in the last one here, the last episode. Equal Fox, Astrios has a wicked wyvern trench in the swamp biome. The swamp is its own massive island. Astrios really feels geared towards Ragnarok fans, but with a greater emphasis on water travel. I haven't dipped too much into the waters because I have. Oh, good night, Dallas.
Thalassophobia?
Yes.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Oh,
That's the fear of deep water, and
Oh,
it is.
I'm
Oh,
glad that you knew what that was, buddy.
ugh,
See,
ugh.
that's why we're good together, right there. Glazed Donut, why do you hate Crystal Isles? Call out of the century. Uh, I like Gen 2 because I got to fly around and catch pretty dinos, but playing mini games for points to then spend on mats to removes the fun part of Arc. Peace.
Yeah, that's logical. I'll give you that.
Hail Hydra, Lachlan. I think I finally found a chill server. Island PVE. No. 105. I have my base on the top of hill at 1470. I got a chest of starter gear for you, along with a candy cane bat and a cowboy hat. That kind of rhymes, right? Candy cane bat and cowboy hat. Yep. Okay.
Newest Christmas
I,
song by Jericho.
I hope to see you soon. I don't play a lot, but I'll try to hop on every now and then. And if you want to move the base, let me know because I'm not really a big fan of where we're at. But I'll upgrade the base from thatch to wood until you get there. I'll try to tame 2 raptors if I can find them. Love y'all.
What a legend.
Lachlan, nice. Hail Hydra. But Lachlan, by the way, did answer before this and then deleted that comment and then answered. So I don't know what he said before because it deletes it.
Oh,
But
don't worry. I can go back into the edit history and we can make sure.
are you sure that it does?
No,
Are you
I'm
sure
just
you can?
fucking.
I was
No, I'm
like,
just fucking.
you're wild, bro.
I'm sure there's
Lo-
a way. I bet there is a way.
there probably is. Like, if we were to like check our emails and then see, probably, maybe, I don't know. Um, Lachlan, nice. Hail Hydra is a server called 106. I'll need to re-download ARC, so that could take a while, but I'll definitely hop on when it's done. Love the episode. Keep on surviving. Boom. There we go.
Yakasha.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I just love reading the comments. It's always fun. I know some people look forward to that. So
Yeah, I appreciate everybody who commented. It's always nice to hear what everyone's got going on, and it's also nice to see you guys making friends in the comments there. That's pretty cool.
yeah, that's always fun. So yeah, make sure you guys comment if you already made it this far. Well, we're gonna get into a little bit of the ARC news here, and because why not? And there was a lot that Matt talked about last week that we definitely need to go over. I don't know if we're gonna go over that at this episode or not, but we're gonna eventually go over that. But we talked, or well, something we talked about a little bit ago was the community voted creature. Okay, for Valguero. Do you remember this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the top. Let me go here. Okay. So it all started. These were the original ones that were in the top round one. Okay, there was like 10 of them or something. Okay, these were the top ones because the prehistoric cheetah, the megaraptor, giant stick bug, Colaphysis,
Yeah.
Tanacerif, I don't know, Cryodraken Chion, I don't know.
You watch your language.
Yeah, man, I can't read half this crap, so I'm going to skip some of these rounds and go to the final little bit here. The final four were the Megaraptor, the Prehistoric Cheetah, Giant Stick Bug, and Cryodraken Chion or something, okay? I don't know how to say that, but Cryodraken is what it looks like, okay? Then they went to round 7. The final 3 were Megaraptor, Prehistoric Cheetah, and the Giant Stick Bug. And then they went to the final 2, the Megaraptor and the Prehistoric Cheetah. Okay, who do you think won?
Unfortunately, I bet the prehistoric cheetah won.
So, with 51% of the votes, to remind you, that is stupidly close, by the way. Like, the difference is 16,233 to 15,800. Okay, the Megaraptor is going to be the new creature for Valguero.
Wow. Okay. Huh. How do you feel about that? Which one was the Megaraptor again?
Other than it's a big raptor looking thingy, I don't know. But dude, I don't know much about this creature, and I understand that there technically probably weren't like cheetahs or whatever during the other, the dinosaur type age, right? I don't know. Maybe there was. I don't know. I'm not very, history like.
Sabers and Dylas.
Yeah. But bro, another raptor, bro?
Yeah, we just got the Gigantoraptor, so
yeah.
Kind of stupid.
How stupid can you be? Like, bro. And then, I know this is stupid to say, and this is going to be bad to say per se, but only 32,000 votes? Kind of was sad to see.
Yeah, that is sad. I'm curious to see where everybody was. You know what I mean? Is that a sad representation for where the direction of the player base is going, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know. It could be very sad because, like, I don't know. I feel like ARC started to pop off a little more, like in certain aspects, So, like, I don't know. It's always you never know, man. There's times where you think it's good, and then other times no. So,
yeah. Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Okay, so this is quickly about the Megaraptor.
Okay.
How to fight a Megaraptor. It fears fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says no. It says Megaraptor, like if you try to shoot it with arrows, it deflects the arrows.
Oh, that'll have some interesting PvP uses.
This is what it says. Megaraptor deflects arrows and all other kind of darts, bullets, etc.
Oh.
Everything. So it deflects everything.
Yeah,
so we're going to go to the taming process. We're going to go to the taming process here because that's exactly what's at the way bottom because I just randomly scrolled here, okay? Taming a Megaraptor is surely a test of skill. Here's a step-by-step guide. Find and kill a wild Megaraptor. Harvest a Megaraptor claws from the corpse and use them to craft Megaraptor blades. Approach the Mega Raptor you want to tame, holding the blades in your hand. Having them equipped will prevent the creature from lunging at you, making it get in a duel stance instead, and it will be ready to fight. Use the secondary attack of the blades to parry the beast strikes. This will rapidly drain its stamina once the Mega Raptor gets tired. Feed it with Battle Tartar or Shadow Steak Saute and repeat the process until it's tamed. Feeding with raw mutton or prime meat is almost ineffective, while raw meat is refused.
So okay, so that part I can get behind because they're finding a use for those two recipes that have gone, virtually useless for so long now.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So the actions is it has claw swipes, hunting pounce, a crouch, where it goes on all fours. And it can go in ambush mode apparently. And a Mega Raptor looks semi-transparent to players as long as its distance is enough, while being invisible to turrets and hostile creatures. What the frick?
Yeah, wait a minute, what?
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then it has jump, of course. Why wouldn't it jump?
Yeah, that's an odd thing to add.
Directional dodge. It has omni movement.
Okay.
It has
Sounds
passive abilities too.
Okay, what?
This is wild.
What?
When it is nighttime or splunking in deep caves. Ooh, Matt, caves.
Mm-hmm.
Ambush mode is constantly active. So what I told you, you're hidden from turrets and whatever. Okay. It's constantly active. Pressing blah 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 will make Mega Raptor let out a creepy roar, dealing the same effects as a jump scare round, where the roar can't be spammed. It'll have a shorter cooldown. Okay. Big game is the other passive buff. When fighting large creatures and bosses / titans, Mega Raptor gains the ability to heal itself by hitting the target, gaining an amount of health points equal to 50% of damage points dealt with each blow. What?
What?
So you're telling me this thing heals in boss fights and it can go in boss fights?
Yeah, what is going on with this creature?
This is wild. This is just wild, actually. Agility. Mega Raptor can rapidly walk and crawl in all directions. Okay, we already know that. Overkill. A gauge fills up. The more creatures the Mega Raptor kills. Once the gauge is filled, the Mega Raptor will enter a psychotic rage, just like the Giga, where the rider cannot control its movements, during which it runs savagely on all fours in search of the closest target, be an ally or an enemy. While it won't be able to perform special attacks, its damage, movement speed, rate of fire, and damage resistance are all increased tremendously while raging. There's a high risk mechanic that may pay off greatly if timed correctly.
That is interesting. Wow. I don't know how to feel about that. So I don't think I like this.
I don't know if I like it either so far. Fear of fire. The Mega Raptor's fear of fire is overwhelming even after the taming process. If it gets too close to a source of fire, this creature will be filled with fear.
Wow. So PvP defense wise, well placed fires around and it becomes obsolete.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty crazy, actually. You just put a bunch of fire around your base.
Yeah.
So the Mega Raptor blades, so whatever, right? Dude, if this is all legit, this is also so I don't know, so it's the person that submitted it, right? So I think Arc probably decides, there's no way it's all of this, right? Or do you think they will do all of it?
I feel like that has to have further balancing. There's no way they can spit that out the way it is right now. That's crazy. Yeah, I am all wild. For things that are, I'm all for things that are overpowered and make you feel like a god in the game, because that's kind of how PvE operates. But that's too much.
So Mega Raptor blades. This is what it's saying. People how it said you could craft the blades for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're saying the use is so far on here. Okay, they're saying Increase rate of fire by slashing enemies. Makes sense, right? You can harvest extra fine cuts like, raw prime meat, right? Um, you can climb on cliffs, walls, and trees. Um,
Oh, that takes the Thyla out of the picture, I guess.
you can leap onto creatures, like on top of them with this, like a zip line or something with these.
Oh, it's an improved Thyla.
No, like you do this yourself as a player, Matt.
What?
This is what you craft.
What?
This is you doing this.
Okay.
Okay. Drag small creatures and players. Um, you yourself apparently can deflect arrows, bullets, flames, and more because there's a
What?
spinning. Because you can make it a spinning shield. This is wild. Who voted for this, bro?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm dumbfounded. This doesn't even sound like a thing, you know what I mean? It sounds like, the tribe sitting in a party chat dreaming up something crazy.
Bro, this is wild. It literally does. I'm sorry if any of you voted for this, but I actually think this is like, I'm gonna be dead honest. This is an absolute joke.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say right now. It sounds like the worst. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone that may be into this, but like it sounds like one of the worst additions that I've heard so far.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Omni movement, climbing, like, and then you can make the weapon on top of trees, whatever. Yeah, man, this is wild work.
It's literally like, well, oh my God, man, this is literally, these people are like, hey, bro, hold here. What if a Thyla had a baby with an Armadago, but it looked like a Deinonychus, and at the same time it had Rock Drake abilities? And everyone's like, dude, you
Oh,
got a
dude.
promotion.
Dude. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly. We should have did this probably like an episode or two before, but I'm gonna quickly go and look at the prehistoric cheetah. Like, don't you feel like I feel like we can compare these and what we would have picked, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be a little quicker, like on the talk here, but I was wanting a new cat, though I thought it was more like a jaguar. Oh yeah, this thing kind of looks wild work, bro. Um, abilities debuff, a new debuff, vertigo. Creatures affected by vertigo are slowed and unable to walk straight, wobbling left and right, during which they will receive 3 times more torpor than usual, making them easier to knock out. It's capable of dealing it. Passive mechanic, blitz boost. As it rushes around, it gradually fills its blitz bar. When the blitz bar is peak, its next ability becomes amplified. Claw swipe. That's just normal. A dust cloud drift. While running, hold crouch to drift across the ground, rotating in a direction of your camera view. Release crouch to transition out of the drift and boost forward. Boosting atop water will allow you to skim over it very briefly. Feline evasion. If you do an evasion, will automatically dodge the next incoming attack. Wall jumper. By jumping on a wall while sprinting, will run off a wall for a few seconds before sliding off. It has a saddle that has a tranquilizer turret, a lasso launcher, a battery backpack, and a parachute pulley. That's crazy.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's actually that's the main things. Like this one was not anywhere near as long, which is kind of nice to be honest. And then I'm
Right.
gonna go over the last. What was the final vote, or like what was the one? The giant stick bug. I feel like that's probably pretty stupid, but I'm gonna look it up anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be worse.
Oh jeez, he doesn't have any cool graphics or nothing, bro. So I don't even know if I want to.
Ooh.
Skills. I'm just gonna read the skills. But what does it say to tame it? Actually, you need to feed this one. You need to feed sap or sweet veggie cakes. So like the snail. Um, it's a climber. It can climb any surface like a megalania. When left clinging to a surface, it does not consume stamina. With Mimicry, with the right click, um, taking an appearance of a tree. In this pose, wild animals stop chasing and attacking it. It is undetectable by spyglasses, which is very useful if you want to go unnoticed in the wilderness by enemies. If you accidentally hit a wild insect, it will break free and run away to hide again. It's a hive collector and transporter. As a second skill, you can collect hives obtained from domesticated queen bees and carry them on its abdomen. This way, you will not be able to. This way, you will not only be able to transport honey anywhere, but you should. But should the stick bug be attacked, the bees will rush to defend it immediately. Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty dope. It's a living canoe. When you carry this insect in the water, it floats like a canoe and will not consume stamina while swimming. It is unable to dive, but will not be attacked by any aquatic animals as it will be mistaken for a log or a boat.
Oh, that's
This
actually pretty cool.
this will not save you from being attacked by Lediosaurus.
Okay. Okay, not cool anymore.
uh, it's a resource producer. By scratching its own exoskeleton, woody chitin is collected. An expiring organic material can be collected by either scrathing wild something. Another resource that can be attained is hemolife. I don't know. An organic version of sap. It has a very long maturity. This resource is produced in the animal inventory, just like the cementing paste. It's the tree of life. Due to its resemblance of trees, the giant stick bug can not only house bees, can also house Archaeote, the other, that small bird thingy.
Archaeopteryx?
Yes, it can house those, which can sit on top of it. Its 6 legs when it is in its natural state, then moving to the top as a perch when it camouflages itself. These increase the production of the sap or whatever, the hemo, whatever. In turn, the giant stick bug receives the tree of life buff, releasing a pheromone that heals any nearby insects and increases crop yield.
Interesting.
So that is that. That one got third place. Out of
Okay.
those 3, what would have been your pick?
Remind me what the third one was. There's the prehistoric cat, the stick bug, and what else?
The one we hated, the raptor.
Man, that is no an option.
For any of them?
I guess I don't know, man. Those options suck. The prehistoric cat, I get the like cheetah thing, I guess, but we don't need that. You know what I mean? Like that's a very niche creature that I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not impressed right now. I guess the stick bug because it gives a. I don't know, man. Because it flows. I don't know. I'm mad. I don't have a good answer. What do you pick?
Yeah, bro. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm probably picking a stick bug, if anything. Yeah, no, these all just kind of look trash, bro.
Yeah, the stick bug is like a cool concept and it's a unique creature. We have all sorts of cats. We don't need
Yes.
another cat. We have all sorts of raptors. We don't need another raptor. So like
Yep.
I would have been happier with that ginormous endgame triceratops they were talking about.
Yep. What's it called? This other one is like one of the ones that got fourth place or whatever. It's like pretty much an ice quetzal, bro.
And see the ice quetzal, that sounds cool.
And like apparently, I mean, I didn't read a bunch on it, but like apparently it like if it gets down to 15% health, it like storms like a blizzard around it or something.
Okay, does it say what that blizzard does?
No, I mean it probably did, but I didn't. I stopped looking at it.
That's fair.
So, but yeah, I mean those are all the animals. Those were the top 3, I guess. But yeah, the one voted in was the Mega Raptor, the one that we absolutely hate. So sorry to anybody that voted for that because I think it's absolutely trash, and I actually will not back down on that opinion unless Wildcard actually makes it barely evened out. Because other than that, I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they definitely need to balance that out because as it was described in this episode, that is truly outrageous.
Yep. So, yeah, man. I mean, this was a very, I mean, I call it short, right? But I mean, we are still live for 45 minutes. What else? Do you have anything else about Ark or like anything you've been doing or
I haven't played Ark in a while, so unfortunately I don't have anything like in game to talk about for Ark. It's just nice to see that the community is still going. Seems like people are still doing their thing, and I'm seeing the OB have, two or three people in it every now and then, so it's nice to see everybody still doing their thing. And if anybody wants to play Call of Duty, let me know.
Yeah, I do have to say something though, okay? Um really quickly, Can he said he didn't want to steer us away from the conversation during it, but at the end, he wanted a quick, okay? I mean, he didn't say quick. I'm saying quick, okay? Wanted a quick episode or like quick thing about how to know or how is Kingdom Come to.
Oh, there is no quick thing. There is no quick thing. That needs to be a whole episode. So I've been streaming it while we have done this episode, and granted, I haven't done much. I've literally just walked around and done the most ridiculous, mundane things. I've been pickpocketing things, and I went to jail and like just stupid crap. You know what I mean? And it's a great time waster if you like really, really intricate, nitty gritty survival games. It's one of those games where, cooking is as easy as, put stuff in and then take it out. But making a potion, I made like a 2.5 minute video to remind myself how to make potions to save the game. So, like on my stream right now, this save your schnapps right here, you have to literally go into the apothecary station. You have to go pick the appropriate herbs and stuff like that. And that's the only way to save the game is to drink this potion.
What?
So if you want to save your game other than auto saves, you absolutely have to go craft those. Now, if you're cheesy like me, you can save and exit to the main menu and it will overwrite your last save and it auto saves for you. So if I'm about to do something stupid, like this guy right here has his buddy right behind him, I can save and exit and then hit continue and it will bring me right to that save spot. So if you mess up or you're about to go into combat and you're stealth right now, you can save beforehand and that's a great way to prevent, being set back. So it's just
Huh.
really nitty gritty, man.
Lord be with
You
you.
have to, you, oh,
That guy said, "Lord be with you."
I thought that was somebody in the recording room. I was like, what the hell? But you gotta like, it took you for a loop here. So in your inventory, as you're looking here at my inventory, there are all those different slots of like different customization options that you can put in, and each one has different stats going on. And there's all those numbers down at the bottom for your armor and weapons, and there's your head, your chest, your legs, your arms, stab, slash, blunt damage. If you like Skyrim and you like nitty gritty survival stuff, you like D&D, any of those things, it really puts all of the best of both worlds wrapped up into it. And the last thing I'll say for this episode, because this game deserves an entire episode, is the developers had no time limit. They had no time crunch. They had no deadline to get things done. So they have put the most silly, ridiculous, outlandish things. I have come across a table with like wooden dogs sitting at it. It was weird. I came across this room full of it was like the writers that were all working on different books and stuff, and they were all dead skeletons, supposed to be like, the developers. I found an Assassin's Creed reference in the middle of town. There's just all sorts of cool Easter eggs hidden in this game. So a great time waster, very nitty gritty survival, lots of fun. And the
um,
rest will come in a full episode.
yeah. So really quick, when is this open world?
Open world complete sandbox. There's like a 2 hour tutorial and it tells you everything you need to know about the game and introduces all the characters. And then it just drops you in this town. The map is, well, the map is pretty big and I don't even have all of it explored. I only have like a portion of it explored. So
Really? So like, and you're still
map
going
is,
through all of this.
yeah, I haven't even touched the main story. I've just been
Wow.
doing side quests and working on my levels. There's like a lot of different skills and stuff like that, which is cool. You have your main level, and then your main stats are strength, agility, vitality, and speech. And then that brings up your secondary skills. So then you've got alchemy, craftsmanship, drinking, horsemanship, houndmaster, scholarship, stealth, survival, thievery. There's so many different play styles you can throw together there. Um,
Mhm.
my guy is a real silver-tongued talker and a thief as well. So I'm stealing all sorts of crap. I've got more money than I'll ever know what to do with in this game, and every time I get caught, I just talk my way out of it. So it's
Really?
good. Yeah, the justice system in this game is really weird because you can, if you have a high enough charisma, you can talk your way out of almost anything. There was this guy who he was talking a lot of crap to me. He was being so mean walking through the village, this NPC. And I came back at a later date and he was locked in the stockade here. So he like had his head, and you know how they like put you in the middle of town in the little wooden trap thing? They had
Yeah.
him sitting in this little wooden trap, and I just stood up behind him and was just punching him in the back for the longest time and just sitting there beating him up. And then a guard comes around the corner and sees me punching this guy in handcuffs. He comes up, he's like, rah, 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 and tries to take me to jail for assault. And my guy convinced him it was self defense.
No.
Yeah. So the things you can do in this game is absolutely wild. The things that the NPCs will call you out for is crazy.
That is wild. So I really quickly, I know we're getting ready to end, okay? But I seen that you what's it called? I see what I just see you do a minute ago. I seen you do something. Oh, so you pickpocketed someone and I think you got keys. You can go in their house now? That what happens or what?
So we're gonna take her keys real quick, and then she's probably gonna see me go in her house. But so her house now becomes open. She's gonna get mad here in a sec. But
It's lagging, but that's okay. So I
yeah,
can't see nothing.
boo. So you go and basically their chests are all in their houses. When you pickpocket their keys, everything that they own is locked up in a chest in their house, all their private stuff. And if you wait and oh my god, disconnected.
Yep. Well, you had to just tell us. You know, you had to tell. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, there we go. I'm back. But long story short, you pickpocket their key, and all of their stuff that they own gets put in a chest at the end of the night, and that will open up that chest. So you just wait till they go to bed, and you can steal literally everything they own of value in that chest.
That's awesome, dude. Um, well, Can said he's getting. He said that's great. He said I'm getting the game.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
lot of fun, bud. It's definitely great for shenanigans. There's a lot of weird things that like, I just pulled my weapon out and he's ready to take me to jail. At nighttime you have to have a torch out. If a guard sees you without a torch, they'll try to take you to jail. There's just a lot of weird rules. Medieval times were crazy, yo.
But yeah, that's kind of all we got. Just a bunch of creature talk here, but we'll definitely do some Astrios episodes, different things like that coming soon. Yeah, so make sure you guys comment on what you guys think. I feel like the question of the week should really be like, are you guys looking forward to this new Dino?
Yeah. And then there's only one right answer. So
Yep, that's correct. No,
just
but if you
kidding,
guys
just kidding.
made it this far, make sure you guys go join our Discord. We've had a lot of people join, talking in there. Like, I mean, I can't even name them all off, dude, because so many people are talking in there, and I appreciate every single one of them. Continue just to shout out to Boogles for running all these servers. Even sometimes when we're not playing, different things like that. That's awesome. Thank you, Boogles. But other than that, I hope that you guys have a fantastic week.
Yeah, have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Take care. See you next week.
Survivors, keep on surviving.